it's Lottie. So today I'm going to be filming my first Q&A video. I asked some of you guys on TikTok if you could ask me some questions that you wanted to know and I could answer them on YouTube for you. I'm sorry about how long this genuinely took to record. I have been really busy recently and I finally got around to doing it, so without further ado, here we go. Okay, so the first question is, how long have you been cosplaying for? I would say I've been cosplaying for about 8 to 9 years now, which is crazy to say how long it's been. I cosplayed for the first time when I was 11 years old and I am now 19, which is crazy. But my very first cosplay that I tried on was my friend's Miku cosplay because she got it for Christmas, and then I think she came around to my house one time and she kindly let me borrow it, and I spent the whole day running around my house as Hatsune Miku, and it was such a fun memory of cosplaying. And then I think a month later I got my very first cosplay, which was Luca Megarine from Vocaloid, and I have been cosplaying ever since, and it's so nice to see how much my cosplay has improved over the years because it's such a nice hobby and it's really personal to me, so it's just really nice to see how much I've grown and how far I've come with it all. Okay, so the next question is, when did you become a weeboo? I wouldn't say I'm a weeb openly, but I am deep down, I'm not gonna lie. Probably I got introduced to anime about the same time I started cosplaying because my friend was really heavily into it, but I don't think I properly dived into anime until about 2012, 2013 when I had my Hetalia phase. I think everyone my age and younger probably had a Hetalia phase at some point in their life. It's not a great phase, but that was the first anime I was like so heavily into. I had all like the DVDs, everything, it was crazy, and then that's when my anime obsession began. Next question, is making cosplays hard? I would say entirely depends on what cosplay you're making. Like, I made a cosplay of Megumin from Konosuba and that was kind of hard, but because it was such like a simple like one-piece dress to sew, it wasn't that hard. But if you were making something more like that had armor on it that would require like using something like Worbla or like cardboard and crafting each individual piece, that would take a lot of time and it would be very time consuming. But something as simple as like Megumin from Konosuba, that was just like a dress. So yeah, it just entirely depends on what the cosplay itself is and how simple the outfit is in comparison to like how much armor they have or like you know, crazy stuff like that. Okay, so my next question is, how long have you been doing TikTok for? I think I started it in March or May last year. I think it was March. I think I went to a con at the time and a lot of my friends I met at the con had TikTok and they were like, oh, it's this new app that like you record yourself in cosplay and you get to like sing and dance and do a bunch of like crazy stuff on it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a go. So I think at the time me and my boyfriend were cosplaying as Naruto and Hinata, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna download the app and I'm gonna give it a go. And little did we know that TikTok did really well. So then I was like, oh, okay, I guess this isn't so bad. I'll give it another try. And then yeah, from almost a year now, I've been doing TikTok. So the next question is, Monokuma or Monomi? If you know me, you'll know how much I love Danganronpa, so this question is very like personal to me, but I would have to say Monomi. Monokuma, no disrespect to him, he's a cool character, but Monomi is such like a sweet bean and she's just really like nice and tries to take care of everyone, so I would say Monomi. This question is kind of funny. Would you rather be an e-girl or a Visco girl? I would probably say a e-girl, just because the way they dress, like I like how both Visco girls and e-girls dress because everyone has their own fashion, but I just really like the way e-girls dress. They have really cool fashion sense, they have really cool makeup, the way they do their hair, everything's really cool, and yeah, they just make a really bold statement and they're really out there about it, so I admire them for that. Okay, this one was a tough question. Memes or anime? I would probably say anime just because some funny memes come from anime. I love memes, don't get me wrong, like they're my favorite thing to look at in my spare time, but anime is also great, and you could watch a lot more anime in comparison to like look at memes, so definitely anime. Okay, next question is TikTok or YouTube? I would probably say TikTok, just because I have a really short attention span. I don't know about anyone else, but I find it a lot easier to just watch really short videos, because after a while I start to watch and then my concentration just goes. So I would say TikTok, just because like you can get things on there that are just as funny and just as informing as like YouTube. So yeah, TikTok. Next question is K-pop or J-pop? I would have to say K-pop. I like J-pop, but I feel like a lot of the time they can be very repetitive, if you get what I mean. Like, whereas K-pop is kind of like a mix of Western culture and like Asian culture at the same time. Like, I love Japanese music, don't get me wrong, but I would have to say K-pop, and also because of how like widely popular it is as well. So what is your dream holiday? I think this is probably the easiest question, because you probably already know what my answer is going to be, but it is Japan, as you could have guessed. Just because the culture and just everything about it is just so nice, and just everything's so peaceful. I'm sure it's not like that all the time, but everything's so peaceful. The people there are so kind, and it's just such like a nice place to be. And as you can assume, I would go there for the anime and the fashion as well, because I am a huge weeb and I'm a huge fan of Harajuku and Japanese fashion, so I would say Japan. Okay, so the last question is a Danganronpa question. It is, would you rather watch Ibuki's show or Anji's magic show? I would have to say Ibuki's show. Both of them don't end very well, but I would have to say Ibuki's show, just because it's so funny. Like, that scene is one of my favourite scenes in the entire Danganronpa franchise, so yeah, I would have to say that. Okay, so that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much to everyone who asked me these questions on TikTok. I will try and get around to do another Q&A so you guys can ask me some more questions. Thank you so much to everyone who's been supporting me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. You guys are great and I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one soon.